Hey guys, it's Ruby here with Unorthodox Aquatics, and we've got a couple projects going on. Today I'm standing here in front of my former room. So this room is a 10 by 10. We just moved the stuff out today. This was my former bedroom. So here's Ben. We moved it out so we could make room for this 8-foot pool. It's a round one, so it's going to be more bass friendly. This carpet isn't even nailed down in this room, so we're gonna tear it up and tear out the padding underneath and put the pool on top of some sort of insulation there. This is how my little native tank is going. Big old apple snails in there, some darters, some, you can probably see them, some cute little bullheads, and also some mad toms. We got a couple orange spotted sunfish in here, and eastern dollar sunfish. Here, cowering in the corner, is a female that I have that's been breeding in that tank over there. And there's babies. Sorry, everything from my former room is in here, so some sticklebacks, and yeah. So oh, there's a perch in there somewhere too. But let's see. This is sort of serving as my temporary fish room. In this 14-gallon globe, if you remember that, that's not a real apple snail. Well, it was. We've got some shit. What the hell is that called? Well, first of all, we have this female beta. She's just chilling, hanging out in here. And we're growing out some little polar blue cichlids. You can see them, get them focused there. So growing out some of those little guys in here. And we're going to be doing something else here today. Here. First of all, this big 8-foot pool, I don't know if you guys recall, I just did a water change and drain in here today. So I drained it a little bit because I've got some heaters going. We got that red-tailed cat in here still, and it is starting to get a little chilly out. So that's why we're going ahead and you know, moving forward with getting my room all cleared out and the pool set up, which will be cycled with the filters that are already running in here. So, let's just prop my phone in this little thing. I got some minnows. Ooh, and I found a cool piece of wood while we were disc golfing earlier. So I got some minnows though. Just wanted to maybe do a quick little feeding for you guys. The catfish obviously really doesn't care about the minnows. Can't really see him in there, but every now and then you'll see the bass dart around to get one. They're like back in the corner there. Oh, yep. They don't even really have to try. Food just comes to them, really. Well, now they want to be boring for me. They usually just freak out and go for them once I put them in there. So, Anyway, that's the big fish in there will be going in that pool pond. There's Ben again. Here's our new room. The former fish room from the big tanks before I started doing smaller tanks. And these two here are the fathers of the sunfish fry that are in the 60 Fat Boy. They kind of beat up the female, and I took them out because they ate the last batch of eggs that they had with her. So, okay, so now for the real reason I am pretty much making this video. I've got this little setup here on my living room coffee table. And this is a 3.8 gallon rimless lowboy UN aquariums. And these are panes of glass that I use as kind of like a DIY lid for it. Anyway, what we are going to be doing is I am going to show you guys that you do not have to you do not have to rinse your substrates before putting them in, unless it's like required because of like some some don't have to be rinsed, like those ones with the cichlid mineral liquid in it and all that jazz. That is going to be set. These guys here that have been kind of in this QT holding tank for a while everything has been getting moved. So we've got, I forgot I had this little L-shaped crooked spine guppy in there. There's a couple bumblebee gobies, some various snails, some rabbit snails, and there's also a little, I can't see with all these in the way, there's a little wild beta in there also, little brownorum. So that is what we are going to do. We are going to, I've got plants and planters and stuff here to put in different tanks. They're obviously too tall for this one. But we are going to fill this in a way where you do not have to rinse the substrate beforehand. So I'll kind of get you guys clued in as to how I do that. It is going to be this substrate, Seachem Gray Coast, which is actually a little... it's discontinued, and I'm opening a brand new bag so you guys can see that it's, newly opened, not substrate that's been used before or rinsed before. So we're just gonna cut that open, and it kind of looks like kitty litter in a sense. I was looking for gray sand. And this, but I do like how this looks. I'm using this like, I'm going to try this background paper. It's like a mint seafoam green. I think it'll contrast really well with the yellow bottom padding and the gray substrate. Put enough for some plants in here because I do want to eventually plant this. Okay, that seems about good. So, now what we're going to do, alright, yep, we're still rolling. What I have in here is a little teeny baby pump, the suction cup, so it sticks to the bottom. I've got a full 5-gallon bucket of water here, and we're gonna stick this in the corner just so. Should get something to weigh it down here. Steal a rock from this aquarium. Okay. We're gonna wanna prop this up with the hose facing up in a corner. Now this is a small pump, so it won't go choo, and the tubing is somewhat smaller too. So I am gonna just plug this in now. Oops, keep my air pump plugged in. And you can see that this is kind of a dusty substrate too. But so we're aiming the tubing up in the corner like that. It looks good. I think I'll put a couple larger rocks in there. It's saturating through all the substrate. And look, you can even see that it's like just about crystal clear in these areas where, you know, the water is obviously moving the particles around there. You know, when you do it this way and you do plant your tank, just make sure, you know, or just know that when you go to do the planting, it might stir up some of the dust, you know, that wasn't rinsed off before filling the tank. So just know, but it'll settle again, you know, it's not really a big deal. So here we go. I chose this short tank so it wouldn't take very long to fill. You can see that it is clear. Clear, 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 clear. I hope a lot of people see this like online in the forums because, you know, it's great for smaller tanks. You can get a bigger pump with wider diameter tubing for bigger tanks. But this one's perfect for this, you know. Oh, see, you can see that yellow and coffee table through the background. Anyway, I thought that was cool and a neat little trick to show you guys because, you know, I see so much online, like I said, about people not being able to, you know, get their tanks clear after putting in new sand, substrate, whatever, what have you. And then, okay, we're just going to stop this pump. Take the tubing out so it doesn't start moving backwards. Oops, see, that's the dust we didn't rinse out. Poof! But it'll settle again no matter what. So, just to get you guys a little closer look. Cool trick, huh? And now, oops, shit, why did I do that? I have an air pump running here with some tubing. I have a little sponge filter here that's been cycling in another tank, so we're just gonna jump start this guy. Stick her right to the wall there. All right. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in. This is Ruby again with Unorthodox Aquatics, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.